There's a celebrity that's abusing copyright in order to get rid of an embarrassing image. So, in respect to the celebrity, we're gonna talk about the image. Throw up that image.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah. Okay. So
tons of cake.
it's Axl Rose. He's not the wispy rock god he once was, which happens. It happens.
People get older.
Yeah. People change over time.
Right?
Inevitable.
I'm no longer the wispy rock god I once was.
Neither am I.
In some circles.
Rose has actually been working very hard to try and wipe this meme and the image that started the meme using the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, which seems like a misuse of what the DMCA was made for. It was not made to control someone's image. It was made to actually work with copyright. So this is not working out so well so far. The photographer is Boris Minkovich from the Winnipeg Free Press, and they still have it up because they say we own the image. Axl Rose does not, though I think his attorneys are saying that by entering the concert, that image becomes theirs.
Yeah. Well, here's the interesting thing, and I'm about to nerd out on you a little bit over copyright law. According to copyright law in the United States, when an artist produces something, it's copyright that artist unless it's signed over in a contract by an assignee, in this case Axl Rose or his people. If they're saying they never signed the contract to hand over the images or the rights of the images over to him in the concert, then technically it would still be owned by the artist. Also, I'm assuming Winnipeg Free Press is Canadian, so it might not apply in that case for U.S. copyright laws. But technically, if everything went through like it was supposed to, Axl Rose and his company do own that image, and they own the copyright to that image. And anything that's put on the internet or using that image, it's the same as using like a stock photo for a model, and it's slanderous to his brand. So technically, legally, it is protected under the copyright law.
Okay, let's say that that is factually true. We're not actually sure based on the Canadian-American nature of this. Is that what the DMCA was intended to do?
Well, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah, because I mean, if it's just the Copyright Protection Act, then it's following the laws that were established in copyright in general. It's just introducing this because it's the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, so it's introducing something that didn't exist when copyright was first created. You know, because of this globalization and the images and everything circulating around the internet, that didn't exist before, so we needed to create something that still protected the traditional rules of copyright in the digital age.
So what I'm saying is that this is just the latest celebrity that is misusing a law that's intended to control something else in order to control their image, which, I mean, I understand, like, you know, you don't want people making fun of the way you look. Sure. But that is not the intent of this law, and that is, it's being abused. I mean, you see this all the time on YouTube as well. When games, you know, they don't like reviews, they use the DMCA to get those reviews taken down. That is suppression. That's not
different.
the proper use of whatever the intent was. It's suppressing editorial commentary. You could argue that this is different from that, but that should not be what you're using the DMCA to do. You use that to control your copyright, not your, you know, I don't like this. And I've seen that before with, I mean, on this network, this happened on What the Flick. God's Not Dead 2 our review got taken down due to copyright from an outside company. You don't think that's because we didn't like God's Not Dead 2?
Yeah, and like the hard part is, especially with a personality like something like Axl Rose, so much of his brand revolved around like his sexiness and his image, and so if that's decreasing in value and the world at large sees him as this like fat joke, then his brand loses money based off of that. So like it's a double-edged sword because he could like embrace that and just go with that new image. This could all be a marketing ploy because we're talking about it, you know? So there are different ways that it could be taken, but I don't think it's really misuse of the DMCA in the sense of like a suppression of the right to free speech, you know? But I think that this might be a case where it could apply.
Well, we disagree.
Yeah.
Audience, this is for you to decide now. Was Axl Rose wrong to use the DMCA to get rid of this image that he for reasons didn't like. I mean, I understand not wanting to be shamed for your appearance, but this is not the right way to use the law, and he's just the latest in the line. We also have Lenny Kravitz doing the same
with his ding dong,
with his penis, which is also another difference. It's none of this is black and white.
Right.
But audience, what do you think? Was it wrong for Axl Rose to use the DMCA in this way? Let me know below in the comments, and please subscribe and like this and our Facebook page at NerdAlert TYT.
He's like me.
Like us.